Your first step in creating your quilt is to plan a quilt layout. Access the Layout dialog box by clicking on the quilt layout icon in the toolbar. First, choose your format. You can choose among rectangular, diamond, or on point. Next, determine the number of blocks across and down your quilt. As you change dimensions in your quilt layout, the final size of the quilt updates. This includes no seam allowances and is the finished size of the quilt. Choose the size both in width and in height, and once again, the quilt dimensions update. You can choose among 5 different kinds of sashing, or you can choose to have no sashing. Make your choice, and then you're able to update the width of the sashing. If you want to add a border to your quilt, click on Add. A 1-inch mitered border is selected by default, but this can be changed. There are 5 different styles of borders. With some of the borders, you'll have additional controls. For example, with rectangles, you can choose the number of rectangles both across your quilt and down your quilt, and also change the size of these rectangles. You can change the border size, and if you wish to add another border, you can click on Add. That border will be added to the outside of the previously added border. You can also delete a border. If you choose Insert, a border will be added inside the last border. The finished dimensions of your quilt are given in the lower right-hand corner. Click OK, and the layout has been updated. Press 0 on your keyboard to show the quilt layout as large as it can be on your screen. The view tools across the top of the screen let you zoom in or out, or see the quilt as large as it can be on the screen, or show the quilt in actual size. You can also use the pan tool to move the quilt on your screen.